Great, you're starting a new business. I'm so happy to be here to be the one to help you understand the tax differences between the different types of entities that we have available in the US. Whether you are a non-resident, you live outside the US, or you are someone who lives in the US. I'm going to explain the differences because the videos out there don't talk about the residency or where you're living and working. I'm not going to talk about necessarily people on student visas or different visas. I'm going to talk about how it works for a person who is German living in Germany who wants a US company, and also for Fred who lives in Virginia. Because you both deserve the answer. You both deserve to know what's going on. And there's a lot of bad information, a lot of confusion on there. And I know I could probably make separate videos for both of you, but I'm going to crush out a video that explains how it works for both of you in one video in less than like 7 minutes. So sit down, buckle up. I'm going to clear it up for you so you can understand what kind of company you should open, what kind of taxes you're going to pay in every situation. And it's going to be really clear. And if it's not, you can schedule a free call with my team and we'll explain it to you, or you can comment below, or you can watch the video again. Great option. First, I want to start off with my friends who live outside of the country. If you are in another country and you don't literally do anything physically in the US, if you use an LLC or a multi-member LLC, that's an LLC with different multiple owners, you won't pay any income taxes. Generally, if you're delivering services, running e-commerce, you generally won't pay any income taxes. It's a sweet deal. It's really awesome. I'm going to just cut through it here. You cannot have an S-corporation. It's just a foreign person cannot have an S-corporation. And it doesn't benefit you anyways. A foreign person could have a C-corporation, and that is either a company that you establish with the state as a corporation, incorporated, or Inc. or Corp. That will pay corporate income taxes, and there are withholdings on dividends to foreign people. Generally don't recommend those unless you are, let's say the same guy from Germany is opening up a store in Maryland and he has a physical store and he doesn't want double taxation. That's when you use corporations and you have physical stuff in the US. Most of my clients and viewers and people I talk to are not physically doing stuff. But if you are, a corp is probably the best option. You should probably schedule a call with me. That's what I would recommend. So for all of my other people, these are my Americans. These are my, say you're a Venezuelan person who lives in the US. I'm going to talk about how this works for you, what kind of company you should open, and how you should get started. In general, I'm going to recommend everyone just open a plain LLC in the state that they live in. There's a number of reasons for that. First, you're going to have to register to do business in that state anyways, generally speaking. An LLC doesn't pay taxes, so it's going to flow through to you personally. And third, if you have an LLC, we can make a tax election later. We can change it later. So let's say you open an LLC, you start a business, you make money. We can make an election so that you pay corporate taxes. We can make an election so that it's an S-Corp. We can not make an election, you report it personally. We can do anything with an LLC. So I'm always going to recommend set up an LLC, make your money, okay? Don't overthink it. Don't watch any more videos unless they're mine and you want to like and subscribe all of them. That's really cool. Don't do that. Just open an LLC, make money, call an accountant or call a CPA or call me and I'll help you set it up the right way and do it all so you're not paying more taxes than you need to. The S-Corp is generally great for people who are making under $500,000. Here's the example. If you're an American, you live in the US, or you're a foreign person who lives and works in the US and you're not on a student visa, if you make $100,000 in an LLC, you're going to pay income tax on that $100,000. That's if you have an LLC and you do no elections. You're going to report the income tax on your form, on your Schedule C, on your Form 1040. It's a higher audit risk. You're going to pay 14.3% payroll taxes on the entire amount. So that's $14,000, $14,300 of extra taxes. It's higher audit risk and it's annoying. Generally for someone like this, I would recommend the following steps. File Form 2553. Elect for your company to be an S corporation as of the beginning of the year. Do payroll for your company, and it's best if you can do it before year end, but we've done it after year end because an S corporation, the distributions are not subject to that 14.3%. So if you make $100,000 with an S corporation, that same 14.3%, you don't have to pay it. It's just not applicable. However, the catch is that an S corporation is required to pay its shareholders a reasonable compensation. So that means filing a W-2 for yourself from your company. So there's more filing that you need to file, but listen, if you make $100,000 and you pay yourself $50,000 on a W-2, you say that's reasonable. I do so many admin tasks, it's reasonable. Then you're paying $7,000 of payroll taxes instead of $14,000 because it's half. So you're saving a lot of money. This is real money. every single year. So that's what I would recommend if you're making more than $10,000, to just make the S election, have someone fill out the forms, and even if it's break even, it's a lower audit risk. Like even if you have to pay me a couple $1,000s to do it all for you and set it all up, if you're only saving a couple thousand, it's still worth it because you're gonna have a lower audit risk. And most small businesses like that don't have very good bookkeeping anyways, from my experience. So I want to reiterate on my main point. Whether you are a foreign person or a US person, just start with an LLC, make money, and then schedule a call with me, even if it's a free call. I'm doing free calls still where I can, interview you for the YouTube channel. I'm getting back to that. Just focus on making money. I find so many people get wrapped up in this and don't ever get clients. I have another video that I'm going to go to next. I'm going to take you to. You can click here, where I'm going to talk about the biggest mistakes people are making when they set up the LLCs, and it's mostly like tangible operational stuff that you're not planning to get clients and all that. And in terms of like the differences between the different companies, I think I explained it. I'm gonna hit on it again. LLC, multi-member LLC, pass through to you. S corporation also pass through, but you're required to pay yourself a salary, and foreign people cannot have an S corp. And a C corporation pays taxes at 21% on its profit, and you still have to pay yourself a payroll if you want to take money out of it generally. So those are the differences, the short answer. Click this video here and I'll explain like the biggest mistakes you guys are making when setting up these companies, because I do open companies for people all the time. They don't even use them, then we just close them. It's just a waste of everyone's time and money. So click that video. I hope this was helpful and this like cleared it up for you a little bit. If you have questions, comment below and I'll try and clear up the questions. I've been getting a lot of comments, so I'm a little behind on the comments, but I'm trying to help. Doing my best here. Thanks for being here, guys. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.